was really cute, but it felt fishy.
And they like took the stuff and like just bolted and left, and we were just like,
Yeah,
what just happened?
Hi everyone, this is Shauna TV. Yay! Don't do it. Today we want to talk about how we adopted Miso and why we decided to adopt a dog.
I grew up with two great doggies. They were very old, so they passed away at, I think, 15 years old. My dogs were the same age as the students I was teaching in Korea. So when they went across the Rainbow Bridge, I don't know if we say that in English, but I really like it. So they passed the Rainbow Bridge, and I was like, it wasn't to replace them necessarily, because also we didn't have a dog here in our place. I think we're at a point in our lives also where we're like feeling responsible, and we have the ability to support a creature financially. So I was like, okay, maybe it's time.
Maybe it's time. And Corona happened.
It wasn't like we were like, oh, quarantine's starting, we need a dog. It was more like, okay, like we're at a point in our lives that we can commit to this. And also like we just lost my family pet that I was like putting a lot of emotional energy into. So I couldn't have gotten a pet before that. Yeah, so it was like good timing. And then quarantine started and I was like, can we even like go and meet people to like do an adoption process? But yeah, it was a process, to say the least.
We did go to like a few animal center shelters.
Yeah, there were a few heartbreaks like there.
Yeah.
There was one shelter we went to, and there was one dog I really liked, and the place was not clear about. Someone else already wanted to adopt that dog, and they were pretty set on it, and the shelter didn't tell us. It was very frustrating. But anyway, so that fell through, and then there was another group that I like applied to, and then they seemed really nice. They like texted and said like, you're approved. We drove out.
Like 2 hours
Yeah.
ish. So that dog was like pretty much a puppy, like newborn puppy.
It's like a baby.
We were pretty excited. It was really cute, but it felt fishy. Right before that, we actually went to see, was it Miso?
Yeah, so yeah, with another organization, we had actually seen Miso, but I had already talked to the other further away organization first, so I was like, we'll see how that is, and then talk to the organization she was with.
And then the lady there with Miso was saying like, she might be completely wrong, but there are a lot of organizations, like not really an organization, authorized ones, that are trying to sell dogs instead of
so they're breeders, but they don't say they're breeders, they say they're rescues.
And then one of the things they do most likely is to get you a deposit, like make you pay deposit, right? So it's like expensive, first of all, like $500, and then I have to make commitment to get the dog, like $300. How much was it?
It was a lot. So with the reputable organizations, they have like a required donation amount, and then that goes towards future rescue effort. But with the not real rescue organizations, it's a for-profit business. So they're breeding the dogs to make money.
So we had this information heard from that lady with Miso, and then we went there, 2 hours driving, and then they were asking for a deposit. They gave us time to bond with the dog.
Yeah. So
like
first they
puppy.
were like, here you go, you can hold the child who's like a newborn.
Yeah, we were like,
big.
oh my god, so cute.
Yeah,
and
it was like a grandma, a mom, and a child. It made us feel like, oh, like it's a whole family of fostering people, you know? But then like we said like, okay, we need to think about this, can we get more details? And then they were like, sure. And then the grandma was like, I'm gonna go get a coffee, and like disappeared. And then the mom person was like, okay, here are the details. Like, here's the money. Here's what we need, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and it, like, the tone kind of changed. It was very,
Right
like,
away.
okay, give us your money kind of thing.
Yeah, so we were like, oh, this feels weird. Like, I don't feel like this is legit. So
Yeah.
we asked to give us some time, like at the spot, like we were like, can we have like 5 minutes or something?
To talk, like, just amongst ourselves.
So yeah, so they went in
No,
and then we talked about it. We were like, okay, this doesn't seem like real rescue group.
Yeah. We were like, okay, we, like, want to think about this a little more. We can't pay the deposit today. And they, like, their faces just, like, the, like, customer service went away. And they were just like, okay. And they, like, took the stuff and, like, just bolted and left. And we were just like,
Yeah,
what just happened?
it took like 5 seconds until they disappeared completely.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah.
We don't know for sure that it was a completely, like, scammy organization, but it didn't feel right for sure. So I'm glad we trusted our gut.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then there's no way a dog for adoption is that expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we came back and then we were sad and then we decided to take a look at Miso again one more time. And then we went there and she was really cute.
Aww.
And then we talked about our experience with that lady and then we thanked her
The other
for teaching us, yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I told you this.
Yeah.
They can be kind of shady sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Miso had a sister. Miso was Blinky at the time.
Blinky.
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 And then her sister was like all black and her name was
Inky.
Inky. So cute. So we were interested in both of them. And Sean was like, should we get both? I was like, no. But yeah, Inky was barking up a storm in the Petco that they were being like shown in. And Miso was just like very
Being
calm
nice,
and
you know.
shy.
A little bit playful, not just
Yeah.
like sleeping. So she was hiding her energy for
Yeah,
us.
we underestimated
And
her.
then we brought her.
Yeah, so we didn't get her that time. It was like a whole process. They like checked, I think, like the living conditions and a bunch of stuff. And then, so we got approved. And then it was like, okay, she needs to get some more shots. So after that, you'll be able to pick her up from the foster. Yeah, so that one felt really like right. It felt normal. So then we went to pick her up on March 22nd. She was like this big.
Yeah, she was very small. Every time I watch that day's video or the picture, I'm like, oh my god,
I'm
Miso.
tearing up. She was so cute.
She is very cute.
Why
Yeah.
am I crying? No.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and
Yeah.
ever since that, we enjoy every moment with Miso.
Not every.
Not every moment. Like sometimes she pees on the ground. She barks at her own reflection on the window.
Yeah, when it gets dark.
But I mean, it's part of the experience we expected to have, I guess.
Also, we need to train her. So, if anyone knows any good trainers
In Orange County.
in the Orange County area, or good YouTube channels or websites about training, it's just really hard. Like, we've tried to do stuff. She knows how to get treats from us, but she doesn't understand the words. Oh, should we show them?
Yeah.
Okay, see, she's sitting.
Miso. 손. Yes, Miso. Miso down. Spit. Yes, Miso. Boop. Yes, Miso. That was very aggressive, but good job.
Yeah, so she like knows if we do the hand movements, but if we just say it, she won't do anything. 미소 손.
Oh, yes, Miso.
Girl, we have to give her time to think.
Yeah.
I always forget.
미소, do you love us? 미소, wanna go outside?
And yeah, this is her signature move, other than this. 미소, 이따가 나갈까? 배고파? 언제 나갈까? 어디로 갈까? 고개 돌리는 게 너무 귀여운 것 같아요. 행복하게 잘 살고 있습니다. 너무 귀엽고
Bye.
그래서 우리랑 있어줘서 너무 고맙고.
So that's the story of how Miso got adopted. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe down below. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Ouch.
이따 써.
Bye.